Hi, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Are you struggling with a painful experience that is holding you back, maybe keeping you stuck in anger or fear? Or do you find it difficult to get over hurtful or traumatic experiences? If you answered yes to either one of those questions, let me assure you that you are not alone. Because everywhere we look, we find hurting, struggling people. I'm Annette Stanwyck, and I'm the author of the award-winning book, Forgiveness, The Mystery and Miracle. And I understand the difficult situations that people go through because I've experienced many of the very same ones that you have experienced. Probably the most difficult experience I've ever had in my life was when my brother Soren was murdered. It was terrible, and I was in such deep grief, but I was also an angry woman. I had difficulty coping, and I wanted to lash out and hurt the person who had taken my brother's life. Well, you know, friends, when we've been hurt, those are all very normal reactions. But something that's really important for us to remember is that no matter what has happened to us, we always have a choice in how we respond. After my brother's death, I made some very important choices, and that made all the difference in how I recovered after my brother's death. And eventually, through divine inspiration, I felt led to forgive my brother's murderer. Now, forgiveness and letting go didn't excuse what happened, but it set me free. And that was such a life-altering experience that I now have a passion inside to help others just like you and those you care about to let go of those things that may be holding you back. You know, friends, I know that people are they're ultimately searching for two things in life. They're searching for happiness and for freedom from pain. And I know that at the very heart of happiness and freedom from pain is the ability to let go and to forgive. Actually, the purpose of my work, the purpose of my books, and the purpose of my speaking, and as a freedom facilitator, is to help people just like you, because I don't want to see you get stuck in negative emotions. Do you know, when we get stuck in anger or fear, bitterness, or even shame, guilt, and remorse, those negative emotions can lock us in an emotional prison. And when we're locked in an emotional prison, it can actually kill our happiness. Those negative emotions can create our pain. They can destroy our relationships and even our health. And those negative emotions can also sabotage our success. Well, I get excited about inspiring and empowering people to let go of the difficult experiences that life brings to them. I, in fact, long to ignite the flame of forgiveness around the world because I know what a difference it can make in a person's life. I read about it, I hear it from my readers and those who attend my seminars. I get messages all the time of how people are being freed from the difficulties that they've encountered in their life. And now they are more happy than they have been in a very long time. Friends, when we are actually able to let go of those negative emotions, when we are able to forgive, we find liberty from those painful experiences. We'll be more joyful, and we will actually experience more success in our lives and in our work. If you want to experience more happiness and freedom from pain in your life, I encourage you to sign up for my free membership. You will receive some very important free information. You'll get a copy of my Freedom Formula and a very important guide to making a meaningful apology. You know, friends, that free information could be life-changing for you. There are other memberships available on my website. You'll find my books, my speaking engagements, and other materials that will become available from time to time, and eventually a blog. Just fill in those boxes over to the right, and you will receive some very important free information. You'll get a copy of my Freedom Formula. And I want to help you in ways that you will experience more happiness and joy and freedom and liberty in your life. This material that I prepare could change your life, friends, and it could actually save your life or the life of someone you love. So I encourage you to visit my website, and I encourage you to sign up today.